Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Rafia Sultan and I'm in grade 7. Today I'm going to demonstrate the Archimedes screw pump. An Archimedes screw, also known as the water screw, screw pump, or Egyptian screw, is a machine used for transferring water from low-lying body of water into irrigation ditches. Water is pumped by turning a screw-shaped surface inside a pipe. Archimedes screws are also used for materials such as powders and grains. The first records of a water screw or screw pump date back to the Hellenistic Egypt before the 3rd century BC. The screw pump was later introduced from Egypt to Greece. It was described by Archimedes on the occasion of his visit to Egypt, circa 234 BC. A large water screw or banks of screws may be used to pump rainstorm runoff or to lift water or wastewater, for example. Archimedes screw, now called the screw conveyors, are also used today primarily to propel dry bulk items. It is even used to lift water in some amusement park rides. The materials needed for this experiment are any pipe or stick at least 1 inch outer diameter, clear vinyl tubing at least 1/4 inch inner diameter, duct tape, scissors, 2 containers, something to elevate one of the containers like a small box or a 3rd container, optional food coloring. To make the pipe, I attached one end of the vinyl tubing to one end of the pipe with duct tape, and then I tightly wrapped it around in a spiral. On the lower side of the pipe, add the container with water. If you want now, you can add some food coloring in the water so that it is easier to see the water come up. All you have to do for this experiment to work is to spin the pipe, and eventually the water comes out, as you can see in the video. When you bend the tubing into a spiral shape, it forms individual pockets where the water can get trapped because the tubing curves upward on both sides. If you look at the screw pump from the side, you will see the pockets fill with water. As you rotate the screw, it traps alternating pockets of air and water, and the individual pockets move up the screw to the upper container. If you tilt the screw up at too steep of an angle, eventually one side of the pocket will point downhill, allowing the water to flow back down. This is easiest to see if you stand the pipe vertically and notice how there is nowhere for the water to get trapped without flowing downhill. I hope you learned something from this experiment. Jazakallah.